everyone, it's Anja here. I'm back with another video for Ophelia Talks, and today we are making these cute little squares here. Now I am yarn bombing my sitting room, so I have lots of cushions to cover and I have lots of squares I want to try out. So I am making cushion covers made of lots of squares that I'm trying out. So this is one of the squares that I was trying out. I love it. It's sort of nice and bright. I used quite a few colors here. This is going to be my color palette, so I'm not going to have more colors. These are just going to be the colors that I'm using. So there is this one is fuchsia purple, we've got violet, we've got Lincoln, we've got the gray. There's also this one here, candy floss, petrol, and there's fondant. Yeah, that's about it. I'm going to put them together with another darker grey, so the graphite. So I will show you that in a video on how to do the join as you go. Okay, so we'll keep that for another video, but just today I'm going to show you how to go about doing this square here. So we will get started with our Lincoln, because I haven't used that in the middle yet. So make your slip knot, insert your hook, and we are going to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we go back to the first chain, we insert and we do a slip stitch through both loops on the hook so that you have a nice little circle there. Then I am going to chain up 2. I always chain up 2 for my double crochet. Double crochet is what it's called in American terms. Treble crochet is what I am using in UK terms. So you are going to do 12 double crochets or treble crochets into the circle. Now, a double crochet in American terms or a treble crochet in UK terms is yarn over, insert, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So we need to do 12 of those. So I will hopefully see you when you have your 12. Okay, so what you need to count, this time we are not counting the V's, but what you need to count are in between the stitches. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then of course there's this one to finish off. So that makes 12, because we are needing 12 stitches, 12 slots in the next thing. We make sure that we have 12 openings. Now I am going to cut this off because obviously we are starting a new color, and I am using candy floss. I am going to start with a slip knot round my hook, and I'm going to start with a standing stitch. 2 double crochets together in between the stitches, and you chain 1. Okay, let me explain what the stitch is. Yarn over, in between the next 2 stitches, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, again into that same place, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through the 3 loops on your hook, chain 1. And this is how you are going to go round, doing your stitches in between the stitches of the previous round. And you do a chain 1 in between. I will see you at the end of the round here. I have now come to the end of my round, so I do my slip stitch under that standing stitch there, and there we go. Okay, it does curl up for me, but I know I've done the right amount of stitches, so it should be okay. Now please make sure that you have your 12 little clusters going round, okay, otherwise you will have problems later on. Now we are going to go to the fuchsia, and this time we are going to put 3 double crochets in between the clusters that we have already done. So you start with your standing stitch and you just do 3 double crochets and off you go into the next hole. So there's no chaining in between. You just simply move to the next space in between those clusters that we did on the previous row. And I will see you at the end of the round. I've come to the end of my round. I am now going to do the slip stitch. Sometimes I skip the standing stitch, and I think that's better because that slip stitch makes another stitch, so this way it doesn't create another stitch, but it takes over the top of that standing stitch. So this is our circle as far as we are now, and now we are ready to start squaring it up. So in grey, do your slip knot. Make sure you have 12 clusters going round. Okay, now we are going to start by doing a side cluster. So yarn over once into a space between 2 clusters, and you are going to do a standing double crochet, another one and another one. So that's 1 cluster done. So now we are going to do the corner, and the corner has to be a little bit taller than the double crochets, so we are going to do treble crochets. Now in US terms these are called treble, in UK terms these are called double treble. So this is how you do it. You yarn over twice into the opening, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So you are going to make the corner by doing clusters of 3 trebles, 2 chains, and once again 3 trebles. There we go, and that's our corner done. Okay, now again back to the double crochets, and we are going to do 2 clusters of 3 double crochets, so 1 cluster in the first opening and 1 cluster in the next. Now we are ready to do a corner again, and so we are going to yarn over twice into that opening there, and we do a treble or a double treble depending on which terminology you use, and we're doing 3 of those and then another 3 to make the second side of the corner. There we go, and we are back to doing double crochets. I have 2 cats. They are both sitting in my studio with me. One of them on the shelf above here, So if he jumps off, you have been warned. Oh dear. Okay, so I am doing already that treble corner. So I'm on the last treble of that, so 3 trebles, 2 chains and 3 trebles, and we are doing 2 lots of 3 double crochets again for the side. There's no movement at the moment for the cat, so we're safe. And we're doing a corner again, so 3 trebles, 2 chains and 3 trebles. There we go. And here we had already done one of those double crochet clusters, so let's just do another one, and we are ready to slip stitch the round closed. So there we go. So that's our circle that we have turned into a square. Now if you would like to find out how to join these as you go with this technique, you will have to go and look at the next video. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!